awkwardly. Oh, but before I forget, and before we get into it,
Oh yeah,
this is what I bought, and I think I've asked you if you wanted an extra one before, but now I think you do.
Oh yeah.
Even though I saw a whole stack of them on clearance at Target yesterday.
You know what? I was just there today, and I didn't even look for it.
It was off in another aisle. My Target sticks it like 2 aisles down with the sporting goods.
Really?
Yeah, but they were like $14.99.
Wow. Yeah.
But it has a more angry head that I wanted to put on that Revelation.
Right. Yeah. Well, I was shocked because I saw the first Frog set over there.
Oh yeah.
Today. So that was good.
Awkward opening for the win. Yeah. We're working on a intro and
some
bumpers and
stuff. Actually, some really cool stuff.
Screensavers. What's going on, Sluggo? Left Coast Graphics.
What up?
What's happening? The Vacuuminator. That's harder to say than when I started it. I was like, oh, that's easy. The Vacuuminator.
Yeah. I got a Big Bad Toy Store delivery today, actually. On Sunday.
Really?
Yeah.
Today?
Yeah, it was the new Origins wave with Faker and Fisto and Evil Lynn and
okay. Of course, there's Merman.
I already had one of these from Amazon, but I hadn't opened it because the card was pristine, and I'm glad I didn't because this one was a little bit more beat up. But I actually get to play with this Merman now, which is excellent.
And to clarify, you don't have a whole Origins collection carded. It's just Merman.
It's just Merman.
Right?
Yeah. It's just Merman. Oh God, that'd already be out of hand.
I appreciate the awkward. Yeah. I mean, we could just wait and say hello, but
hello.
Because I mean, those of you who have seen enough live streams know that whenever, at least on the broadcast end, you never know for sure when you're actually live. It's just randomness.
And we're generally a couple minutes late because we're like in conversation that should be had while we're live. It's like, oh shit, we got to push the button.
Exactly. And it's not even that. It's kind of what we're going to talk about, but we jump right into it. As soon as, okay, we're going to talk about this. Oh, look at that. Oh,
yeah.
What do you think of that? Oh, I nearly missed you, Earl. Let the record show I was the first person in the chat to talk about cheese. I saw that.
I could talk about cheese. Cheese is great.
I'm a pepper jack kind of guy. I think you said you were cheddar? Sharp? I think Earl said that. But what Earl says...
That's like me picking between my children, man. I can't choose.
There's all cheeses. F that, start in a mid-sentence. Like we're right there in the middle of the action. Like you've been in here the whole time.
The whole time. I'm like looking for cameras and microphones around here.
Speaking of cheese, happy Sunday. You like the timing? Yeah. I can talk about mustard. What? Oh no,
I'm a fan of mustards as well.
we're gonna
in fact, this new Merman has a couple of different shades of yellow, and one I would describe as a bit of a mustard yellow.
To go with his corn sword.
Yeah, so how mustard on corn sword. So how's that for a segue from mustard He-Man armor?
Tuesday crew. Check it out. Oh yeah, it's just going down the cheese hole. That's not right, is it?
We're going down the cheese hole.
I started that sentence and no idea where it was going to go. You know what? I used to not like blue cheese. It was like licking a battery to me, but I've grown to like blue cheese.
I love blue cheese, and gorgonzola is even better. It's kind of like the Italian version of blue cheese.
Oh, see, I haven't gotten that far.
It's a little saltier. So if that's your thing.
If that's my salty and cheese, sharp cheddar.
But you should like blue cheese because it's like whoosh blue cheese, right? That would be our cheese.
I don't even remember how. I think it was just a couple of years ago. I was in Salt Lake City at a restaurant. I ordered I don't know how I ended up with it, but blue cheese burger.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Like, oh, this is delicious. Like spoiled ranch. See, it's
acquired. I don't give anybody any grief for not liking it, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely not. But I love it.
Yeah, my wife doesn't like it, and I understand it. When it comes to cheese, do you prefer sculpt or articulation?
I'm going to have to go with articulation because that lends itself more to functionality. I don't care if the cheese is ugly. If it tastes good, I like it. So it doesn't need a nice sculpt for me to like it.
I think besides the taste, the blue cheese, the sculpt of it, how it always looked kind of chunky and just thrown on there instead of what my brain says, oh, cheese should be slices or shredded, you know? Yeah. So yeah, I guess I'm going for the articulation too at this point.
Blue cheese on buffalo chicken pizza. Now I've got a place that's local that's got a pretty bitchin' buffalo chicken pizza that you would probably really like.
Ooh.
Then it has blue cheese on it. So
I like some buffalo. Mm-hmm. Looks like Prod likes some buffalo.
Yeah.
I've done well, and I'm not big on hot wings either. I'm not big on bone in my food. I don't know why.
You gotta be careful with that though, because somehow haphazardly I learned that there's a deep divide in the wing community between the like actual bone-in wing and what are called boneless wings, and never the tween shall meet.
Oh, is this kind of a oh god, I'm trying to think of the action figure equivalent of that. Kind of the black costume, white costume Storm.
I believe so. Yeah, see, yeah, there's the Prod's right on cue. The boneless are
there. It is. Well, give me a kid's meal because I prefer the boneless.
That's
hot wings are the best. What's happening, Todd?
I don't know. Should we take that seriously? I can never tell. Do you think he's being sarcastic there?
Prod?
No, T-Fit.
Oh, hot wings are the best.
I'm just as inclined to believe that he means they're the worst.
Cauliflower wings are good too.
Buffalo cauliflower is great.
Which I had never had until Toy Fair year before
the last one or the next. No. There's the one before that, right?
Yeah, 19, when we had to have an extra night.
Yeah, we were at the hotel by the airport, and it was a restaurant there. Yeah, I remember that.
that's where I get my, or I try new things, is when I'm on the road at shows. Anywhere, I think, oh, I'll get a blue cheeseburger. Oh, I'll try those buffalo cauliflower things. And I'm like, oh, I like it.
See, you got to open yourself up to new experiences, okay?
Stuff I wouldn't run into locally, I guess, or would try.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Cauliflower doesn't have wings.
Hey-yo. But speaking of stuff that you can't find locally,
did you just segue right back into toys?
Right into toys, because although it wasn't done gracefully, G.I.Joe, man, at Target.
Oh yeah, you want to talk G.I.Joe first? Yeah.
Well, the thing is that I've been fortunate enough that I was caught up on all the Joe stuff. Like, I had help from you, I had help from a lot of other people, but Pabs, being in Denmark, doesn't have access to anything. So I was ready to fight the odds on Target to try to get him like Baroness and the Viper and couple others, and it wasn't graceful, but damn it, I think everybody was able to get their stuff now, right?
Popping in and out. I think the Vipers are still kind of on that, oh, we need another drop kind of level.
Yeah, I agree.
But otherwise, I mean, Firefly seems to be popping back in and out. And I think I even saw the motorcycle with Breaker.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't he come back up too for a little bit?
Oh, did he for pre-order?
Yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't even notice that one because I was able to get him pre-ordered last time. But it was crazy because even Baroness was on Pulse too for premium for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So
Still need
it was crazy. It was crazy because it was originally supposed to be that one day and everything was supposed to drop. And then it didn't really happen on time. And then part of them dropped. And then it was like, oh, Baroness and Viper will be tomorrow. And again, they flubbed the time with that. But then they came up and they were available. So I was getting a little, I don't know, spicy about it. But they actually came through as ugly as it was.
It was kind of a cluster right off the bat. But as soon as I think it was a comment on yesterday's weekly that, oh, you don't have anything to say about G.I. Joe. And I thought, well, shit. Probably should have talked about that because I had talked shit about them several times before because of drops and everything. But when they come around and do good, as much of a pain in the ass it was, I just dropped. I didn't even acknowledge it. So I wanted to talk about it today, that it seems like things are, or they're trying to, it almost seems like they're playing catch up. It's like, oh, let's get this other stuff. And hopefully from here, things will be a little bit more level.
Well, and there's still something to be said. I mean, I appreciate the limit of one thing in theory, but there's something to be said about having army builders and with exclusivity that way. Because I mean, you know, even just having a couple Vipers would have been nice, right?
Right. But hopefully, it's like because the troopers are still up, right?
I think so.
And people are able to order a couple of days after they get their first trooper to get a second trooper. But I feel like it should be like a couple of weeks or so. Leave it up. Let everyone get at least one and then open it up for like a limit of 5 or something. Yeah. But that may be putting too much faith in the Target ordering system and the people who run it.
Yeah, that's definitely true. And, you know, it was nice just watching, because for stick fascination, you know, I was like checking on like eBay prices and whatnot and just seeing stuff, you know, nosedive, and I was like, yes, thank you, this is what everybody wanted. But then I'm still seeing crazy ass people mad about this because it takes away their perceived value of what they own because they were happy to have shit that nobody else could get. And I was like, I'm closing the computer for the rest of the day because that's some bullshit.
Yeah, I'm just happy.
Yeah.
I wanted a second, and I think did I get it on Pulse, or was I able to? I wanted a second Firefly because his hips really scared the hell out of me of how tight they are. So I was able to get a second Firefly, and then I got a Trooper. Yeah, because I wanted another basic Cobra Island Trooper.
Right. Yeah, because that has what, like because that one has the goggles and the armband and stuff that the infantry didn't come with, right?
Yeah, but what's weird about that, I like the extra stuff that came with it. I don't mind the infantry not coming with it, but I like the colors on the infantry more than the Cobra Island. Just how it kind of it makes it slightly different, but still blends in.
Yeah. Well, and it's funny because I just opened that Viper not too long ago, and I still. Unless maybe you can educate me on this. Why the hell does that figure come with goggles? I do not understand.
Wait, the Viper?
Yeah.
Okay, because the original toy was sculpted with goggles up above on it. Now the reason for that, having goggles over a face mask.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe they're magnifiers or binoculars or.
Well, okay, so at least it has the point of reference to the wackiness of vintage time. Okay, well, that makes sense.
Yeah. And it was never down over the eye. I think it was sculpted originally up on the forehead, but those new ones you can't even put there without almost breaking the strap on those goggles.
Yeah, I was a little worried about that.
Yeah, I don't think I even. Well, I don't have a display yet, but I don't even care about the goggles. It's just cool looking Trooper.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to it, do you prefer the Viper or the Trooper?
I like the Trooper better. It's just more iconic and classic to me. Like I've got several infantry at this point to army build, because if I was going to do that with G.I.Joe, it was going to be with the Trooper, and you know, I think just a couple Vipers is good for me.
Yeah, And was I able to get a second Viper? I can't even remember. There's been pre-orders this week.
Yeah.
Stupid Galvatron. You don't want to talk about Transformers, but damn Galvatron. So when I get the second one, I may take another infantry and slip the shoulder piece on him or something, or mix and match.
Yeah. I have like one of them with the shoulder on there, just to be like the lead guy, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Firefly is still the one. Really? Was he tough to get this time around? Because I didn't even try for Firefly because he was all sewn up for me.
Oh, I can't even remember which one I got it on. What did he pop on? Was he on Pulse too?
Maybe it was him and Baroness that were.
Because I think he's been on Pulse a couple times.
Yeah, because that's how I got Paul's. But that was the last time around.
I'm still not. Yeah, and now I'm down to: do I want toy colors or do I want movie colors? More armor builders to come. Going to army build with one representative each builder, or else I'd go. Yeah, I hear that.
Smart. Yeah, that's definitely smart because there are definitely a few more to do, right?
Mm-hmm. Because I want some, even though they weren't as prominent as Cobra Troopers, I want some Joe Troopers.
Yeah,
just to kind of fill out.
And was there a specific figure for that, or would you just like tag one for that? Because I mean, they were all. I get there was like Grunt, but that was an individual guy, right?
Yeah. But he kind of filled in multiples. You had Grunts,
right?
Grunts. Yep, there it is.
Yep.
Man Mountain.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe either one, and you could get like creative with head swaps or something like that.
Galvatron's a leader class, so he's 50 or 60, something like that. I think I'm going to end up with the toy colors just because of nostalgia. But so good job, Hasbro or Target or somebody. It seems like they have, at least for the moment. I don't know what's going to happen next time. Well, I guess barbecue is still up for pre-order, huh?
I was going to say that it's still ridiculous that for being able to pre-order you on the day, but if Breaker and barbecue is how this is going to be handled going forward, then I'm cool with it.
Yeah. I mean, broker. That's how I feel whenever I buy all these things. Breaker sold out or pre-sold out. And I think of him as kind of, he would make I want multiple, I would like a couple of motorcycles, I think. So hopefully I want to see how it's going to end up in store too.
Yeah. It would be nice that with this way that it's been handled online ahead of time, that you can actually go into a store and buy them, because I mean, that's the thing, right? Because it's still important to get these things in the store, right? And if they can sell to the, the hardcore people, the collectors ahead of time, having this stuff on shelves at stores helps to grow the brand to people who are not us. And maybe, they'll gain some new people by actually being able to walk into a store and buy it off a shelf.
Hopefully everything balances out when Snake Eyes comes out. And somebody asked earlier, did you see that stop motion they did for Snake Eyes?
That's cool.
Yeah, damn it.
Yeah.
And kind of poking fun at it's just Snake Eyes and he talks. But with that movie in the theaters, hopefully there's a toy presence.
Yeah.
Above and beyond the movie toys.
Right.
Because I'm seeing, is it Snake Eyes, Baroness, and Storm Shadow that's kind of trickling out right now?
Yeah.
So of course the one I want the most is Lady or Scarlet. And haven't seen her.
I think that's the one I pre-ordered. So yeah, I'm with you on that.
Prod doesn't like that I like the toy colors.
How big of a difference is it?
He bullies me around.
Is it a significant difference between toy and?
Oh yeah, there's a different. Well, it's mostly colors, gray and purple.
Okay.
And decals and how everything's laid out. It's ugly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does anyone just walk into a store and buy stuff they never knew where it was coming? In this day and age,
it's hard.
It's hard not to know when something's coming, but I don't know. I think they try to factor the kid presence in aisles.
Yeah, I think the last time I actually walked into a store and bought something that I didn't know existed before that was the Grocery Gang.
Oh, and that was Toys R Us, right?
Yeah. And it's crazy because I walked in and I saw them and I was like, man, these are awesome. And I picked up, the unique ones that were there. And then like within 12 hours, boom, they were online. So they must have like all hit the shelves at Toys R Us on the same day and people like found them or whatever, because I think that was the last time.
Oh, but what about, it's not so much not announced, but Jazzware's Fortnite.
Yeah.
We see people picking them up and stuff, but there's never any announcements. You just go to the store, hoping for something cool.
Yeah.
Target toy department reset is July 22nd, so hopefully everyone finds everything they're looking for.
That's interesting. I wonder if they're doing resets more throughout Target than just the toys, because normally my Target is stacked and stocked with everything, and I get it, we're living in these weird times, but it's like so many areas of Target were wiped out today for some reason.
Really?
Yeah.
Did I go yesterday? It seems like they've had the same stuff for a little bit.
Yeah.
What did I get? Oh, they had pumpkin wrapper for $15. So I finally, after getting King Sphinx for $11 on Amazon and I'm kind of impressed.
Yeah.
I hadn't held it in hand, so I'm giving pumpkin wrapper a try.
He's cool. Obviously, I mean, you can tell just by looking at him. You have to probably pose him just right to look natural because he's top heavy, but there was no way I was leaving out that type of concept because it's just insane. I love it.
And you've got a Power Rangers team there on the end.
Yeah, basic, but all I need for that like representation. Yeah.
With the G.I.Joe Ram look good with Marvel Legends, say as maybe a shield bike.
The scale's about right?
It depends on if you're MCU or comic. If it's comic, it may be a little small.
A little bit.
MCU, maybe.
Yeah. But I think that bike just in general, if you give it a different paint job, could fit into a lot of places.
Yeah. My Target's reasonably well stocked other than the toy department.
Feel that.
And when it comes to Target, I run straight through toy department, straight out. I don't do a lot of shopping. We have one Target. It's on the other side of the town next to me. So that's just toy run stuff.
It's a pilgrim in an unholy land down there.
I have to hitch up the wagon and go across the bridge, put shoes on, get the good overalls.
For the small plot that Walmart didn't already have ownership to.
And the big story was, for years and years and years and years, I didn't have a Target.
Yeah.
I'd travel out of state for Target. And the story was, this is Arkansas. It's Walmart country. They had kept them out for as long as they could. And even now, I think there's a handful of Targets in Arkansas.
Really?
Yeah. Robo, what do you think of the AOA Colossus pick with Sugarman that Ryan posted on Twitter? I missed that. Have I not seen that?
It looks pretty good.
Put shoes on you or the horses. You got to shoe horses too. Dang, man. Get with the times. The 1800s. But you're also excited about this, right? Ba-bam!
Oh man, be still. Yeah. Obviously, it's a bit of time coming on this, but the best Thundercats character, which is Slythe, not Captain Cracker. Captain Cracker is cool, but man, that Slythe, I've been waiting on that Slythe my entire life.
I think my excitement for Thundercats, I love the cartoon. I never had any of the toys.
Mm-hmm.
So this was kind of my Thundercats line, but I wasn't heavily invested until they showed Slythe.
Yeah.
I was getting them. Haven't opened them, but Slythe is going to be the, that
Yeah.
getting the whole team, really.
Yeah, I am. Seriously, I know we've said it before. I could talk about, and I have talked about this character for hours on end with certain people, but he looks so good, and yeah, you can tell just how deep that that box is compared to what I assume is standard, what Captain Cracker is in, and he's a beast. And like I said, I've been waiting on this figure my entire life.
There was no other way to package this figure. The way he hunches and
his tail. I mean, I guess I don't know if the tail's attached or not, but you're right. Even without the tail, from like his back to the front of his face is at least double what any other character is.
I can't see the tail. It's got to be. Well, is this right here?
Yeah, it looks like it's on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. But I know it's been a long time coming, but I think with like probably 3 waves getting ready to hit pretty much on top of each other, this is going to bring the hype back for Thundercats, and Slythe is a good way to start it.
Now this is wave 3, right?
Yes.
You're coming back around to wave 2?
Yep. Wave 3 will hit before wave 2. Yep. And they've been pretty open and honest about that from the beginning. But man, I'm telling you, this Slythe is rad. It's got me excited for Thundercats, but also this can we get Super 7 doing some Rankin Bass Hobbit figures too? Because that makes me want some Rankin Bass Hobbit figures.
Cracker or this?
No,
well, never mind. I got you.
Yeah.
There is a resemblance there, huh?
He kind of looks like the orcs from or the goblins from that movie. So and obviously it's the same animation studio, both like US and the studio that handled the animation actually in Japan that did Thundercats. It was the same for that movie. So the animation style is the same, but it's just like, I need Hobbit figures from that movie.
Before we get too far away, Billy Baloney with $5 Canadian. I appreciate it. I'm thinking of getting the Deadpool 2-pack with Hit Monkey, but want to know what the new Red Skull head looks like on the body. Have you tried it out?
Wait,
I haven't.
The Red Skull head on the Miami Vice looking Deadpool?
The white suit body with the red tie.
Huh.
I haven't actually...
I have that set, but I don't have that Deadpool just sitting here. I'd have to go.
And I have that Deadpool sitting here, but I don't know what I did with the Red Skull heads.
We're a damn mess.
I know. Hey, I need to make the trip back up there. If y'all can wait 5 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Billy, before I get to that, though, Slago says, I have no relation to Thundercats, so I'm sorry if I offend you, but Slythe looks like Shrek and Green Goblin had a child.
False.
What?
I am offended.
Billy Baloney with another $5 Canadian. Also, general interest, just went to Target's website and Firefly's back up. Was able to order one, and I finally have completed the Cobra Island.
Yes.
Damn, see?
If nothing else is accomplished on a lazy Sunday afternoon, that's a pretty good one.
Oh, man, hold on. One second. I think I have that Red Skull right here.
All right. Well, since he's gone, we will talk about more Thundercat stuff and stuff that you can tell he's just...
Oh, no, and he freezes right there when I leave it alone. Okay, I brought the picture back up.
I was going to freeze myself there for a second, but yeah, it's exciting that these are going to be shipping soon. How many? Let's see. How many figures do I have in storage? Not a ton. It's just right now my Marvel Legends display, since it's kind of a work in progress. I really only have for most characters, only like one version of them on the shelf. There's a few exceptions, so I don't have stuff like Suit and Tie Deadpool or some of those other ones out. So it's not a ton of stuff that I have in storage, because when I moved to the house that I'm in now, I got rid of a bunch of stuff that hadn't been displayed in a long time. So
Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Oh, that makes me think of John B, and he just died recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. The head sits too far down on the neck. Let's pop it back up just a little bit. Oh, you know what? This is kind of crazy.
Does it work?
The reds match.
Wow.
But you have to have the head sitting kind of high.
Yeah. That's not bad though, because I mean you can't tell if you're looking at it straight on.
No. From the front. And then you give them a pink zebra pistol.
Mm-hmm.
That may stay like that.
I forgot whose hands I swiped. Oh, it was Dormammu. I was going to say you could even swipe those hands and put them on the Red Skull body if you think the green looks weird too.
Oh yeah, there was that too. Yeah. Mecha like a high.
Oh.
Mecha honey.
Oh. Well, that was something I wasn't expecting to see today, was that Red Skull head on that body, but I like it.
Yeah. And it comes with 2 red skulls.
Yeah.
And I've been meaning, I think I'm going to put one of the Mezco Red Skull heads on the Marvel Legends body as kind of that dude with mask.
Right.
Pulp Fiction Red Skull. If he was green, he could be the mask. I've seen some paint jobs like that, I think.
I'm glad I caught myself there, because you said the mask and I was going to go right into, for some reason, Fire Marshal Bill. Not the mask. Okay. Yeah. I mean, sometime.
You go in the wrong direction. Diamond Select, Real Ghostbusters a while back. Oh, did the Real Ghostbusters a while back.
Hold on.
Do those scale with Ultimates? Or Ultimates?
Hold on. Let me grab.
I forgot you still had the Ghostbuster stuff under there.
Yeah. We'll see if that's going to need to get moved, but so I've got let's see. They're still big.
Oh yeah, dang. I didn't realize the Select was that big.
Yeah. And this is about the only I got rid of all the other, because I'm not a huge Select person. I bought the stuff for the backdrops, and the Real Ghostbusters ones were the only ones that I kept. So their feet are about the same spot there, and they're pretty big. Which is a bummer.
Hey, Robo, are you going to get the Red Guardian 2-pack? I swear. I watched that movie yesterday, right?
We're watching it tonight.
And today, earlier, when I was gathering pictures and stuff, I thought, oh, I forgot about that 2-pack. It is on my main computer, pulled up on Amazon, but I haven't pulled the trigger yet, because we'll see how I feel. I mean, I'm giving it some time. I'm coming right off watching the movie, which always makes me want more figures. But then I get a bunch of movie figures and I don't have the space. So
I've got to figure out something for an MCU display of some kind, but I don't know. There's a lot of MCU figures.
Yeah. Actually, I may be doing that tomorrow. Mezco Thanos. I've heard things, so we'll see.
Yeah. I haven't looked at it a lot, but it seems like the costume looks like it's a little loose on him or something. Am I thinking wrong on that?
That and some hindered articulation in places.
Like,
Crucial.
I was going to say, is it more like hindered in places that aren't pretty standardly hindered in Mezco figure?
Well, I don't know. Their elbows are always kind of,
Yeah.
well, it depends on the figure and the character, but yeah, elbows. And then I'm hearing the Infinity Gauntlet falls off and the light up feature lights up the whole glove. Or yeah, I think I'll find out tomorrow.
Yeah.
If I don't decide, I still got to do that Ursa Major.
Oh,
wave.
I love that figure, the Ursa Major figure. But yeah, him and Ultron, and I think, man, Riri's awesome.
Yeah, well, I've messed with them up at your house, and yeah, they're all cool.
And of course, Stealth. I mean, I love that.
Which one?
The Stealth.
Oh yeah,
I love that color combination, and the reds that they used on that for the highlights looks good.
Dang it. Yeah, I'm ready for that one. Even though there's sculpt inaccuracies, whatever.
Yeah.
We're kind of used to Stealth being just a repaint of regular Iron Man figures.
Right.
Friggin' Build-A-Bear. Oh, friggin' Build-A-Bear. Build-A-Bear
thick. With abs.
Yeah. Andrew Gladwell with $5. I appreciate it. I saw a Ram Man at Walmart this weekend, and even though I was born in '87 and have never watched any He-Man ever, I'm collecting the Origins line. It kind of sneaks up on you, doesn't it?
Ram Man's a good gateway figure too, because he's so strange compared to all the rest of them as far as builds and stuff go.
But you weren't going to do Origins, were you?
No, I was not. And then I don't know.
Yeah. What was the deal breaker? What was the?
Well, it took Merman coming out. And once I had him, it's the colors, I think, that got me. And that's a weird thing to say, that, the colors of the line are what got me. But don't get me wrong. Classics is my Motu line. It's an amazing, amazing thing. But I was thinking about it the other day. The colors are the one thing in that line that, for the most part, they went out of their way to really mute in the Classics line. Like everything is just slightly muted with a few exceptions here and there. And Origins is the exact opposite of that. They are bright, they are toy looking, and there's just something about it that it's too eye catching, and now I'm enjoying it. So
and there's more of a nostalgia factor there, especially when they go really toy accurate with the proportions, obviously, but
yeah, or Origins is more of a take me back line. I bought Classics. To me, yeah, I have nostalgia for the property, absolutely, but that line for me was good on its own merits, right? It wasn't because this is He-Man, so no matter what, I'm going to get and love this, because I'm not generally susceptible to that 2000X line, but that Classics built itself around. It's just solid action figure line all on its own. But Origins does it gets you back.
Yeah, because I bought that. Well, I showed you that. It also came with the Prince Adam. And yeah, the colors just being what they are, just the bright pink pop, purple pop, the lavender, or just everything. It catches your eye.
Yeah.
Because this was in a display case with a bunch of more recent, this is a recent figure, but more mainstream toy lines, and this was just standing out of the whole.
But I mean, if you look at like Beast Man, I mean, you could get a tan off of that orange, that he is, and it's really cool. Like I said, it's not a perfect line by any stretch of the imagination. They need to figure out Skeletor's face for sure.
And I think that's kind of been the deal breaker for me.
Yeah.
I was not going to, and I still don't feel the urge. I needed the head off this Prince Adam for my Revelation He-Man.
Yeah.
But if I can't have a good looking Skeletor that I feel like is a good looking Skeletor to go with a He-Man, then everything else is, nope, don't need it,
Yeah. And I'm probably going to take heat for this because I'm like the one person I think in the world who I've never been a huge fan of Faker. But man, this Faker figure is awesome, and I don't even have him open yet. He just looks, yeah.
in fact, you go back some years when I wasn't going to do classics, and the one you broke me with was Faker.
Faker, yep.
Yeah. So quit showing me that Faker. I don't need Origin.
See, he's nice and blue.
Well, I think it came down to, wasn't it way back then? That was like your first review sample that they sent. And you had ordered one too.
No, because Mattel actually was really good. They started right at the very beginning with the samples, but Faker was originally, or he was it New York Comic Con, or it was or something. He was supposed to be an exclusive to a show, and I got fact, well, I need to make sure that my base is covered with this, and I had ordered one. But yeah.
So you ended up with an extra, which ended up being you were like, hey man, just take one hit.
Yeah. And that's what it was.
Yeah. Because after that I was like, oh, I kind of like these.
Yeah.
And that was early enough to go back and get the He-Man. Did He-Man start the line?
He-Man and Beastman came out together at the same time, and it was the December. They came out both released in December, and then Skeletor was January, and then I think Faker was like released in February or March or something like that. So it was just a couple in, yeah.
And at this point, you can't go back, and then you could. I kind of jumped in, and I ended up getting the first ones. But going back now, I think somebody said that the prices are insane now.
Well, it was like, I want to say it was only like 5 or 6 figures into the line, and it got, so if you weren't there, you're out. It really was like right at the cusp of being able to do.
Especially when they started the subscription thing, and it was like, I can't see that working these days, where you're just sight unseen, don't know what's coming. Oh, He-Man Revelation Faker figure is interesting, being more Robo appearance instead of being blue. What do you think?
It's definitely a different take. To me, he's the biggest departure, obviously, so far.
So you're more into Flesh Faker?
No.
It's just Faker in general that you don't care for?
It's like, I don't have anything against him. It's just that I know people who are like,
oh, you're skipping around.
I like him, but he's never been like my favorite. But then again, He-Man was never my favorite either. It's just that when you got He-Man in a line full of these crazy, monstrous creatures, it's just not as interesting. And then, you paint him blue, he's a little bit more interesting, but still not, oh my gosh, this is the coolest thing ever to me.
Yeah. But you're a bad guy kind of guy.
Oh, yeah. With Masters, for sure.
Oh, yeah, it is kind of a cyborg Superman type situation.
Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is.
Yeah, I got to think at some point they're going to come back and do a blue Faker for Revelation.
Or in the Masterverse line in general, yeah.
Or what's going to happen in the cartoon. Yeah.
Cartoon
Faker was never blue either. Confused me as a kid. See, I'm
the only difference was his like eyes were whited out with this glow, a white glow. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we haven't seen the Man at Arms, have we? Comes with a jetpack and sick weapons he rocked in the trailer clips.
That would be a miss if he doesn't.
Yeah.
And help me remember, because yeah, no. I think I've watched all the trailers for it and whatnot. And after Merman, Spikor is actually my favorite bad guy. And he is, I mean, they've been up for pre-order now, but they haven't shown anything from the Masterverse or Revelations Masterverse Series 2. But have we even gotten a glimpse of Spikor in like the trailers and stuff yet? Because I can't remember seeing him yet.
Not that I remember. It's an interesting choice it's especially to pre-order sight unseen with no promo pics or anything.
Yeah.
You shut your evil, dirty mouth.
The transitions of where the cybernetic flesh to the metal go, that should just be a line of flaw, and it's like the uneven edge.
Skelegod is the best figure in the Masterverse. I opened that. Well, I messed with yours, and then I opened that the other day, and yeah, I kind of like his big and bulkiness. Man-at-Arms Revelations has the potential to be the best figure in the line. There's a lot of body covering with Man-at-Arms, which I think may be a lot of people's problem with the line in general. The shaping, and yeah, he'll be the first, well, at least dude that's not mostly naked.
Yeah.
Who's doing ThunderCats?
Like the line?
Super7? I still got it right here. Boom.
Yeah.
Super7 did a nice Filmation Faker head with their Ultimate He-Man.
They did. And
I didn't get any of the early Super7 stuff. I'm regretting it.
Well, I didn't open that one because the ultimate versions of the animated He-Man and Skeletor and the toy He-Man and Skeletor, those are the only ones that I kept carded. So it's there, and it is cool, and they did a nice job with the representation of it, but I haven't actually gotten to like put it on the body or anything like that ever.
I miss Classics Beastman, so I'm looking forward to getting him in this line.
Yeah, Classics.
I haven't really.
He was one of the first two.
Oh, Beastman's Wave 2? What is it? Beastman, Spikor, Man-at-Arms, Tila, right? Uh-oh, we lost him. No! What the hell? Y'all crazy people. You're trying to ruin a perfectly good toy line. None of my Walmarts have Evelyn or Mossman out yet. I don't remember. Where did you get that set of... Oh, well, Mattel sent those. They're hitting the aisles now, too, though, aren't they?
Are the standard figures? I don't know.
I think they're getting like those box...
Oh, yeah. The cube things. You're right. But I just assumed all of them were in there. Were just He-Man and Skeletor in that?
I think they outnumber the other two.
That's the one thing they need to be careful of, because that's the deal with Origins, right?
Origins started heavy with the He-Mans and Skeletors, but I was still seeing a lot of other characters, Beastman and Evil Lyn, and I saw Ninjor once and a couple of others. But now that they've been sitting for a little bit, there's a lot of He-Mans and Skeletors hanging around.
Yeah.
Only 4 Evil Lyns.
Oof. In that big cube, oof.
Oh, Prod's trying to get us into the Star Wars talk.
Oh, well.
Hold on. I don't even... The leaked Target Star Wars figures, I don't even remember the code names.
It was like Dog and Sprint or something. It was like exercise related, wasn't it?
Until I see pictures of actual figures, I don't remember anything. I can't remember code names and stuff.
Yeah, but
except Lando is Arkansas and Ara is Oklahoma.
Damn.
Yep. I don't even know what I have queued up next. Apparently my computer doesn't either.
That's because it just wants to keep Slithe up there, because I don't have that's potential figure of the year for me.
It's stuck. Quit.
You're doing the Wayne's World zoom in and zoom out.
Whoa! Let's do the ThunderCats ending. Shit. Hold on. I'm gonna have to reboot this thing.
Squat and jog. Yeah, Jedi Howard 22's got it. It was squat and jog. I knew it was exercise related. Hasbro and your crazy code names.
Y'all don't see this, but I'm actually doing the Zoom thing at myself. I can't get it to Click forward. Okay, there we go.
Dash Rendar with the exercise names.
Oh, you know what? I've got Star Wars next.
Well, all right.
So he was calling the shot.
You got bullied into hurrying it up. Like I said, I can talk about Slythe all day. In fact, do you want, since I know Prod's a huge Masters of the Universe fan, should we just open all of these right now? Like in real time before we get to the Star Wars stuff?
or we'll bring a bunch of Master stuff to Salt Lake and talk about that the whole time. I literally hate Thundercats and I want Slythe. It just looks too good.
I am not timid about saying that Slythe is my favorite, is the best Thundercats character, and he's the best. So yes, if you're only going to get one, definitely go with him.
Prod says, "Well, been fun. See y'all later."
But
really, did it stick again? No. How about this? I know this is 3 3/4 inch, and I would have skipped on by, and I didn't even pay any attention to it till I got a text from a certain Veebs character saying, "Oh, I think I kind of want that Emperor's throne room background."
Yeah.
So I actually had to go look at it, and I don't think it's selling me on it, but that's not a bad idea.
Well, the price is right for it, I think, to give it a whirl, because I mean, for the shelves, like you said, the shelves that I have, it would actually probably stand okay back there.
Yeah, because I'm trying to, I haven't done 3 3/4 inch in so long that I'm trying to picture the 6-inch version in front of this, and I don't know how much different it is.
Yeah,
I know it's like twice the size, but it looks like a hot plate.
Yeah, but that window almost looks big for that figure, you know.
I need to go back and watch Return of the Jedi for the 6,000th time, but it's been a little bit. But it may work. But are we gonna? Well, $32 for a backdrop. What are you gonna do with the figure if you get this?
Do it like the little beef Boston slider type of thing, right?
Oh well, shit! Now you got me an idea.
He can be a little imp.
You've got me an idea for this Emperor booing the big Emperor. Yeah, damn it.
Little imp. Little sheave.
But now that I see this background, though, if somebody, it would just be a simple matter of 3D printing the raised part and then printing out a Starfield or something behind it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's easy enough just to order.
I was going to say, this is the lazy man's approach, and I am most certainly lazy.
plus with the price of, materials and shipping and everything else, by the time somebody made this,
it's not going to be any less expensive.
It would be about this price. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's nothing against third party, because I'm down.
But there are costs involved.
Yeah. And Hasbro, because they're mass producing this, have a little cut at the factory, or a little price.
Yeah.
The SF, I never got. How's it going, Plasty? I never got the Figure Arts window.
I almost pulled the trigger on that several times, but for that exact reason, I never did, because I was like, this doesn't look big enough, and I would need to print something to put behind it, because it just looks weird without it.
Yeah, because it had the stairs and everything, right?
Yeah.
Or the platform?
Yeah, it has a platform. Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's a fell clone.
Stunted.
Now I am the Emperor.
So Boba was originally Alpha, and we have Omega. So I mean, what's Lil Sheev? Is he like Zeta or something like that?
No, I think you nailed it. Little Sheev is
Lil Sheev.
Yeah, he's spitting them beats across the galaxy.
Oh,
do it. Do it. I didn't realize this was 3 3/4. I would have been upset when it arrived. I wondered why it was so cheap. Yeah.
Yeah.
And And honestly, I'm so used to looking past Vintage Collection or 3 3/4 inch that I didn't even realize they posted it until you texted me.
Yeah, I don't know why I looked at it so in depth, because I'm usually the same way. It's like TVC, cool for those who want it, not for me. On we go. But then,
Someone had to have posted on Twitter with this picture or one of these.
something.
Dang it. He's even got his little throne and everything.
I was gonna say you can have little. Oh, see, you can put them next to each other like a little sidecar.
You know, and somebody said it. I shall call him Mini Me.
Yeah.
It's
Mini Sheev.
It's the same thing the whole time. Watch me spit hot with fire, little Sheev. He finishes every sentence with, do it, little Sheev. Every speech with his name.
And he doesn't care if what he does is not legal. He will make it legal.
Little Sheev. Oh, find a way to attach the MODOK blast to that throne.
It will be done.
It shall be done.
And
boo, this emperor, boo!
Little Sheev.
You're bad and you should feel bad.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think everyone has just talked me into into getting this. But it's going to be, what is it, a PulseCon?
Mm-hmm.
It'll go up for premium members first, and then
and they have not given the days around it yet, right?
I'm really surprised they've put the pages up.
Yeah. Well, and they're saying fall, right? So I mean, fall's not technically till the end of September.
Right. I don't remember when PulseCon was last time. They can hold the galaxy ransom and will avoid blowing up your planet for 1 million credits. Do it now. Little Sheev is now canon. Little Sheev. Oh, we started Little Sheev was probably the kid whose parent was the teacher.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to end up with this, damn it. And plus, I like the box. I don't think there was a vintage Emperor's Throne Room top thing. But I'm a sucker for nostalgia.
Yeah. And Little Sheev.
PulseCon was fall, if memory serves.
All right. Well, I mean, that's September. What they're putting out there, but like you said, having the pages up for it already, that's crazy. I say this as a Pulse Premium member. It would be cool if they did like a limited amount of stuff up early ahead of that, and then did the full sale in September.
I don't. And it's weird that they're announcing it this way by posting the pages.
Yeah.
Instead of having a fan first for Saturday. But they didn't do that with the Marvel stuff. Or what's the other thing we've seen already for...
Well, they haven't shown the Joe stuff yet. It was just MODOK and...
Oh, yeah. But they had a kind of a presentation for that, didn't they? Uh-oh, he froze. Guess I'm going to have to journey down to the wilds of Rhode Island this fall. It's not in person, is it? It's another virtual show.
Yeah.
I thought.
It is.
Yeah. That was HasCon, was in person, or the... Man.
They only had one of those, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if it was... Well, should have went to that one. Just to say, oh, went to the one HasCon.
But we convinced ourselves, it's like, okay, well, let's see what this first one's going to be like, and then we'll go to the next one. And then they announced the next one, and then they canceled it.
Mm-hmm. Was it because of the everything shut down, or they just canceled it?
No, I think that was the year before, at least.
Yeah, like we've been talking about this for months and months and months and months. I got to think, because of how much cheaper it is to do this way, and how many more people they reach this way with the whole virtual con thing. I don't see them changing from what they've been doing.
it's gonna be strange. Next year is gonna be strange too.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. But aside from Lil Sheev, there's some preferred scale stuff.
Preferred. Did you
My preferred scale stuff.
just like so?
Yeah.
The sculpt here is throwing me off. I recognize it, but it's also almost kind of a caricature of
The expression
Filoni.
is kind of weird.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's very pleased with himself.
Mm-hmm.
And what I actually tried to research this. I could not find Dave Filoni's height anywhere online. So I don't know if he's short or if he's tall or if this Luke body is appropriate.
Did you find any like reference pictures with him, like if there's anything with him like standing next to Mark Hamill or somebody that would give you an idea?
I didn't think about it that hard. All I was like, the internet is not directly telling me what his height is. I am hungry. I'm going to eat. Goodbye. Or a YouTube video caught my eye or something.
Yeah.
That would have made sense, but I don't know. I think, well, they've got most of the pilots I want out of the way. But if they keep using this body over and over, you just have a bunch of same size dudes standing around.
You still need Porkins and
that's a completely different body. Snap.
Biggs.
Biggs. Oh yeah, I forgot about Biggs. Wait, do we have a Biggs?
No, you got Wedge.
And with Biggs, wasn't he wearing ceremony Luke on Tatooine
in the cutscene? Mm-hmm. With like a cape thing.
They could get two Biggs out of it.
Dang.
But yeah, Porkins, and then Snap Wexley.
They could probably share.
I don't remember what the sequel pilot costumes look like, but we need a Porkins.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed if I was Filoni. I don't know. It's not that bad.
It's a nice tribute. They need to do a George Lucas one now too, to go with it. But the expression's weird, and I was kind of surprised that they didn't put a little wink in there and include the cowboy hat thing or whatever hat he wears all the time.
Because they were already sculpting a new head. So
yeah.
That's something new to this set. But yeah, it's essentially a new head and helmet paint.
Has the gun been out there before?
I think that came with the oh no, did I lock it up again? What is
was it was it the Resistance Trooper?
Was it the Hoth Trooper?
Oh yeah, it's the Hoth Trooper. You're right. Yeah. X-Wing pilot Popeye.
Backstabbers. He does kind of have a Popeye quality to him. I'm gonna have to reboot this again. I don't know what's going on. It's not working because it's Star Wars.
Put Cad Bane's hat on him. Yeah, that might be all right.
I don't know. That's a big old hat, though.
It is. Which, speaking, since we were already talking about Faker, I'm going to get you to hate me. Is that I think Cad Bane is overrated.
Yeah,
I'm not a huge Cad Bane fan for some reason. I don't know why.
How? Why?
I know.
He's a cowboy in space.
Yeah, he is.
Oh man, okay. It's apparently my mouse setup or something's wrong here, but I got it. Okay, how about this? He's holding the helmet. He's wearing the helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Because he does get out of the X-Wing with that rifle, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And yes, I said rifle. If it's not a rifle, it's not my fault.
His blaster.
His blaster. Oh, man. Yeah, you started a shitstorm.
I knew I would.
Go away, Veebs. Boo this man. It sounds like our first debate in Utah.
I think one of the things is that exposition wise and like characterization wise, they go out of their way to like make him super cool and badass, and then he's kind of not.
I think I don't know. Veebs, you are a bold one.
Yeah.
Blaster rifle. I'm cool. I'm cool. What is... I'm going to end up with this just because.
Yeah.
Plus it adds to the Mando shelf.
It's a fun tribute figure. So, yeah.
Although it seems you're not the only one. Crayshot's with you. Looked like Bean was.
I don't hate him. I don't hate him. It's just like people go gaga for him, and I'm like, eh.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think... Where'd I go? Then we get into...
This.
Holy shit.
This is the one. This is the one.
Oh, he's like a lesser Lee Van Cleef who actually was badass.
I'll agree with that. I like that.
That's yeah, it wrapped it up way better than
yeah, that was well articulated in that sense.
But this, oh man, this is the beginning, not the beginning, but when the hunt was on, this Power of the Force 2 or whatever, 95, everything. That's what got me back into collecting or back into toys, back into everything. And I remember hunting this set. I think it was Walmart exclusive or something.
Was it?
Oh man, many a late night scrounging through the pallets or waiting for the stock lady to put them on the pegs, or every night at the store. And
this is wonderful.
This is crazy.
And it's not perfect. There are a few nitpicks here and there, but not enough to overshadow the fact that this is a wonderful set. And man, I hope you can get 2 of them.
and this jumps right into it, which I think I have Ponda Baba queued up last, but I really don't like that body reuse for Ponda Baba either. His head is the same size as his torso, but
yeah,
you go back to the, like behind the scenes when they weren't film or the shots and everything. This is what he looked like. I mean, he was shorter than Dr. Evazan. His head was big. It's a dude in a mask. And I think most of the shots you see, they have the arm under the jacket.
Yeah.
And it makes him a little wider. But the Ponda in the movie was scrawny like this. And I didn't get to do a lot of comparison on the weekly because they posted the pictures. I walked in here, started recording.
Yeah.
And my first thought was, oh man, that body's kind of small for that.
I think looking at it kind of for the first time in toy form, it seems a little jarring, but the more you live with it and the more you like think about it, the more you're correct with what you have said.
Yeah. Because am I gonna be able to find it? Where is it? There's a picture.
And honestly, I mean, it's no secret that I'm a Ben Kenobi mark anyway, and this is like a actual true. The first time we're getting that figure, even though it's been around several times, with the photo reel, with the realistic deco, and not the vintage toy deco tribute, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to remember. There's been a few Obi-Wans, right?
Yeah, but that vintage toy with the vinyl cape or cloak, that was the first time he had photo reel in this sculpt.
I'm still looking for that picture. Because I think a lot of people were buying the vintage Obi-Wan.
I
swap heads, right?
I did that, and it's like a 3-month fix.
Here's the picture that I keep going back to. He's shorter See the
Yeah.
shoulders? Then Dr.
That head
Evazan.
is monstrous. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah, the head is huge. And his arm is
His
under the
arm's
jacket right
underneath
here.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
So it
Where-
works out. Oh, no.
You know what? Okay, so back in that picture, he's pretty much standing waist to waist with.
Yeah, they're standing straight up.
Yeah, so I guess if that is what lines up, then that works. Yeah.
And I can't. Oh, hold on. Boop, 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 boop. It may be a slightly shorter, but it's not as bad as I originally thought.
Not too much. Yeah.
Black Series has crushed Obi-Wan, both old and young, put imports on notice, except for one. Episode 3, is that the one we're still waiting for?
Right.
That was the original.
The original
small
one.
head, bad paint.
That I remember when series 2 of the Black Series came out and the paint jobs, like Han and everybody, I was like, what the hell is this? After the first one looking so good. And then series 3 came out and that Obi-Wan made me want to cry because I was so excited for that figure. And they were doing that version first, and then the head was too small and it looked like hot garbage. And so, yeah, it's been a long time coming.
So there's one more they need to do.
Yeah. Yeah. But that notwithstanding, and if this, the archive one turns out nicely corrected, then they're in good shape. And it just makes me go like this for the figures that they're going to do to support the new Obi-Wan show.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that too coming.
Yeah. But this is gold, and I'm glad I don't have to sit here and say I don't like it because I do like it.
You'll be dead. There's the original set. I forgot I had a picture of that in there too.
Yeah.
So the background was cardboard. But yeah, I'm good with this. I've gotten a few custom Obi-Wan head sculpts for old Ben, but I'm happy to be getting this too.
Yeah. You can play with this one in the bathtub.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about the paint coming off or anything.
Yeah.
In the weekly, I shouldn't have said it. I knew better. I said, oh, and then we get to Dr. Evazan. He's a completely new sculpt. And I can't, only a Sith deals in absolutes.
You gotta watch your tongue with that stuff, man.
Yeah. It was pointed out to me, even though it is hard to see because DJ wears a jacket that covers his legs. These are DJ legs and boots.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
It's got those squares over the knees like this.
Yeah.
And I think they also pointed out that the sleeves are indoor Han.
Indoor Han, yeah.
So not completely new sculpt, but
I would have gotten the sleeves before I would have gotten the DJ legs, because you're right with I mean, because on the shelf I've just got DJ kind of standing there, and when he's standing straight up, that coat covers the legs completely almost.
Yeah, and it's not a figure. It's not a figure you put in action poses a lot because of that jacket.
And he's up on a higher shelf and not in the front. So yeah.
DJ legs and boots scratching those records. Oh God, we keep going back. Quit dragging us back down.
He's the DJ for Little Sheev.
Yep. Just DJ. DJ legs and boots.
Little Sheev and DJ.
Was DJ in Force Awakens? Is that where?
No, Last Jedi.
Last Jedi. Okay. But yeah, I actually had to pull him down off the shelf to make sure. But he does have these sculpted parts over the knees.
Huh.
But Evazan is new where it counts. New torso.
Ugly mug. His kind of little belly going on there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Overlay, vest piece, holster, head.
Yeah. And like I said, man, I hope I hope they'll let you order a couple of them, because I'm usually not one to do that, but god damn, I want to be able, even if it's not like to scale, I want to be able to complete the bar all the way around.
I wish my thing was working. I could make Evazan dance. I'd be able to quickly flick
Yeah.
back and forth. But yeah, I've got the after this. I also like okay. After sitting on this for a while, I really like Ponda Baba. He's the star of the set for me. I like the other two, but it's all about the crazy aliens, especially since they added in
The hands.
the flipper. But it also reminds me the arm laying on the ground is the right arm, right? And it looks like Sivrak or whatever, like the Wolfman's arm.
Uh-huh.
But in this picture right here, it's the left arm that's...
I think it is the left arm.
Is it the left?
Yeah, it is. Because when I'm thinking about it when it's laying on the ground and it's up, right? The hand's up.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Maybe it's not.
I think it's the right arm.
Is it? That may be flipped too.
Oh, but then they also... Oh, man, there's so many pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I could show so many more. But there's also a shot in black and white of the flipper arm with the blaster hanging there. And they must have thought, oh, wait, he can't use a blaster if he doesn't have fingers.
Well, and didn't like some figures later on like combine the two? Like they were like like things that grew over his hand.
I don't remember because I have this too.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen that.
I haven't seen that before.
But I don't know. I like the option to have both of these.
Okay. So you like the option, but what are you going to ultimately display it with?
I may, well, I don't know. That's tempting, but that's tempting too.
Yeah.
Actually, if we are able to get two sets,
problem solved.
Yeah, problem solved. But if not.
And I've rationalized that too, because you can have Ponda and Doctor in the cantina with your New Hope stuff, but then you can also put the extra ones in your Rogue One display.
That's yeah. Even though they look kind of different. Oh yeah. Shit, man. Yeah, that works. But that also works out because isn't the rumor that there's going to be a single carded Ponda Baba and Dr. Evazan?
Yeah, that's true.
They could swap it up a little bit with a different Evazan head that looks a little bit younger.
Yeah, that's true. Even though he's only like a few days younger.
Yeah. But I can't even remember in Rogue One if Ponda Baba had flippers or hands.
I'd have to go back and look.
We're going to end up with several Ponda Babas, I feel like.
You mean Walrus Man?
Walrus Man. Oh, man. And then I guarantee there could be... Wait, we had could you imagine him in vintage colors?
Well, they did Greedo.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, and then they can do Hammerhead eventually when he comes out, right?
Mm-hmm. God, I want a Hammerhead.
Yeah.
Or Momod Nadon.
Yeah.
I had a lot of people comment about the IG-88 heads on here.
Heck yeah.
I was like, yeah, they're in the movie. They're accurate. But with this being modular and having different setups.
See, I would be good with kind of doing a half thing like that came out of the wall, or doing the skinnier one and doing the full loop, right? If you had two sets.
Yeah, the full loop coming out of the wall like this.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it doesn't look like you could fit anybody in here. Because I doubt we're going to get a wooher. Yeah.
I don't know.
But you never know. Could pop up.
He could come with the other half of the bar that they're going to sell you again. So you buy two sets of this.
Because they do say additional or can be added to additional Cantina Showdown sets. They specifically call that out.
But did they mean multiples, or are there other ones?
Yeah, additional. That's all they say. And supplies. Yeah. So I don't know if they're going to let us order more than one, or if they're going to release this different route. I don't know.
Do Whir and what's his name? Because that would just be another pilot or a Bosk.
Oh, God. If you hadn't asked, I would have. because I have the parts for him right here.
Yeah.
Sideburns with the helmet.
Well,
Boshek.
But yeah.
Boshek.
Boshek. Yeah. Boshek.
Yeah.
And then,
because they actually talk to him, don't they?
Yeah, because he's the one that Obi-Wan talks to first.
Samuel says flippers in Rogue One.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Your droids. We don't serve their kind here.
Yeah. See, I mean, you say, oh, we don't think we'll get a figure of him, but I mean, thinking about it, that's got to be up there in the list of most quoted Star Wars lines, right?
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Wolf hands in Rogue One, says Wayne. He grabs the doctor's chest. Uh-oh. We're about to have a chat fight. Chat fight! Huh.
Yeah. Huh. Well, either way, if they are going to let you order multiples of this, I'm going to try for it because that bar is just too cool. I'll carve out a spot for it.
I can't remember what your display looks. I know what your display looks like. I can't remember how. It's pretty deep, though, isn't it?
It is, but then I've got that that 9 cube shelf thing right next to it with a bigger top on it that I could definitely put that on there.
Hey, Dark Vader, unless you want to get blocked, be nice.
Yeah, especially since I haven't seen that damn movie yet, so that's great.
Yeah. I find my lack of space for this set disturbing.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll be happy with 1. If the ability for 2 pops up, because I feel like even if they single card Ponda Baba, he's not going to have the flippers.
Yeah.
You know, it's probably just going to be or maybe he'll just have flippers. It's going to be either or. He's not going to have the same.
Right. Because it's the Han pointy finger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. If it's only 1, it would still, you can still make it look cool, like jutting out from the wall, right?
Yeah. Either the half sticking out or the horseshoe. Because I think that's how.
But these shots right here, man, they can't do this shit and not give us everybody.
Yeah.
And I mean, it serves the purpose of filling out the cantina, but at the same time, if you know, I know I've had complaints about this, about the toy line and the newer movies, and a lot of other people have too. It's like, I need more aliens, crazy looking aliens in this display. So this is the perfect way to do it.
And that's, I feel like, well, looking at it from a toy line manager, it's like unique sculpt that's going to happen. But they've also established that they can do vintage colors. They can do, they come back around and do vintage card, same figure. There's ways to get money out of those molds.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, since you said it, man, I need that vintage walrus man now to go with that Greedo and that Obi-Wan.
Hammerhead.
Yeah.
There's also Beto, wasn't there? For Jabba's Palace. We haven't even got into Jabba's Palace. Well, they kind of.
That's another good spot.
They've announced Bib.
Yep.
My big want for Black Series right now is to finish the Jedi Council and get an ARC Trooper 5s.
I would absolutely adore finishing the Jedi Council. I'm with you. I know there's lots of stuff out there to do, but I am definitely getting the recognizable Jedi or the ones that had, you know, any part to play of any consequence. I want all of them.
Chairs and everything? You want whole setups?
That's not quite as important to me, simply because, I mean, it would be cool, but I just want the figures, you know?
Yariel Poof. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Christmas special B. Arthur.
Hell yeah. I'll take everybody from and what's his name too?
Harvey
All those
Korman.
guys. Yeah, Harvey Korman. Yeah.
Mhm.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh man, Todd. Honestly, Hammerhead would probably complete my collection of must-haves.
That's a bold statement, but yeah.
No, I need them all. I need the Wolfman. I can't even remember some of the names.
Devilman.
Devilman.
Freaking.
Will they ever do the Tanika sisters?
What's the deal with that? Is there a rights thing to that, or is it just Hasbro's just never done it?
I don't know, because I think Victoria's talked to one of the sisters a few times, right? And she says there's no problem, or I don't know if there's. I don't know. Maybe it's a situation like NECA sometimes runs into. Well, no, that would be Star Wars. They have the rights to all the characters. Don't they?
I mean, could you imagine if they finished off the bar with Whir and the two of them? That would be insane.
Yeah. And for some reason, when I think of that, I think of, wasn't it who on? This is going to be a weird tangent. One of the Gilligan's Island, they had the rights. Didn't they have rights to their likeness or whatever? And or they worked it into their contract that they get paid every time there's a rerun of that show? Or
really?
I think it was not Marianne, but Ginger.
Ginger, yeah.
Maybe it was Ginger.
Huh.
I don't know. And she was the only one to work that deal into her contract.
That's smart.
You know, like George Lucas, I want the rights or the toy rights or whatever. And people are like, oh,
yeah.
Go ahead, whatever. Living Freak with $5. Appreciate it. Do you think we might see Power of the Force 2 Black Series Shadows of the Empire figs, or is that still considered to be Legends continuity and off limits? I don't know. They showed that they're not afraid to go into Legends type stuff with Jaina. And then there was something more recently, right? The comics, Kyrkanos or Karn or Jax. So I don't think it's off the table. Plus, Shadows of the Empire was kind of a big deal back then.
Yeah,
multimedia tie-ins.
Well, I mean, because that's all that they had going at the time.
Yeah. Right. Was that right before or during the special editions or something?
Yeah, probably right around then.
Missed it. Sluggo. When does Mafix Infinity War cap come out? Yeah, it's already out. It came out a couple months ago. The in-game cap just got pushed again to next month. I want Salacious B. Salacious C? Salacious Crumb? Salacious B? Am I missing something?
Oh.
Is there another?
There might be.
I think that's it. Last time I saw that set, it was $200 at one of the shows.
Wow.
Remember that year? I don't remember if I was at Comic-Con that year, but I passed on Jabba.
You were there.
Yeah, because you remember me passing on Jabba? Is that
because I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. And I ended up passing. I don't remember why.
Yeah. I don't remember why.
Oh, is it Salacious B Crumb? I forgot the middle initial. It is.
Salacious Bread Crumb.
He's got
the middle name's Bread.
Oh, you ass. Now that's stuck in my head. Out of all the he probably has the most proper full name out of most of the Jabba's Palace characters.
Yeah.
That turns out to be food in other movies.
That's true.
he's being spit roasted. In the food sense.
Yeah. Oh God.
Not in any. Okay, we're just gonna skip on that. So what do you guys do when y'all run out of shelf space? Buy new houses. Actually, I've started adding shelves.
Yeah, I still have some room to add things. I have the ability to consolidate some things too, because I have just stuff spread out, because I have the ability to do so. With Star Wars, I put a little bit of thought into it with the shelves that I have, and that they're all just kind of they're spread out, and they're kind of like by movie and whatnot now. But if I have to with Star Wars, for the most part, I can add the acrylic shelves that I have in other places and just stack them like stadium style if I have to get to that point.
Yeah, and it's been 2 weeks now since I've been up there, right?
Yeah.
You're running into you need a center aisle. You need an aisle of you need center shelves. It's crazy. When I first looked at that room, I thought he is never gonna run. Oh no. It was that quick.
Yeah, unfortunately it's been quicker than I was thinking it was going to be. Yeah.
Build a shed. Yeah, I'm seriously considering I've got to have some kind of outside but it's also I need to move equipment out and stuff. At some point my wife would like the bedroom back. with the bigger closet and stuff.
Matt just dropped in time for the spit roasted monkey.
Oh, so that's how you. So that's how. Oh, is this how all the live streams are? Damn it! No. Veebs. That's perfect way to put it. Kitchen island for his toy room.
I kind of have a shelf island that I sit at right now. That's kind of like that.
But you need a spot where you can permanently display like castles and buildings and things that need to be seen all the way around.
Yeah, that's true.
I've been telling all for years.
That's true.
Oh, no kidding. If Veebs runs out of space, what hope is there for the rest of us?
All right now.
We can't compare. Oh shit, Prod. Yes, Matt, they're all like this.
All right, Prod. Time to now. Here's Fisto. Should we just look at him and open him now and make Prod happy to be talking about Masters of the Universe in real time?
You go from spit roasting to Fisto. That's
God damn it.
That was all you, man. I did not have anything to do with that. Oh, Chris says, who's your favorite villain from the prequel trilogy?
Favorite villain?
I mean, when it comes down to it, it's either what Emperor, Maul, Grievous, or Dooku.
Yeah.
Or yeah, just from the trilogy.
Yeah. I wish, well, if it's just from the trilogy, yeah, that's tough. I'm
damn.
I mean, I guess it would have to, because I feel bad because Dooku didn't get enough time.
Yeah, he didn't really either. I mean,
yeah. Those were both of those characters were made infinitely better by their animated backstories and additional things and whatnot. So if we were talking overall, I would absolutely still go with Dooku. But I mean,
there's Jango too.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if we're talking self-contained within the movies, it's hard for me to say anybody but Palpatine, just because you watch him develop and change, and you know, he was the only one that was present for more than, you know, one shot.
But he seemed to be the most predictable, right? I mean, we knew the end game. Well, we knew the end game for a lot of the character arcs. Yeah, but to see him go from all three movies. Oh, I guess there's Anakin too. Yeah.
He hates sand.
No.
Do not want.
Do you guys ever sell stuff? or are you not too keen on that? I don't really sell much. If I do, I either somebody needs it or give it, or
Yeah,
or it goes in boxes and tubs.
Yeah, I generally end up giving stuff away more than anything. So it's just like the second it becomes any bit of work for me, I'm like, eh. I think the last thing that I sold was that Dragon Man, and that was years and years and years ago.
Yeah. Oh, clearly the best was the fish monster from Gungan World. That's the one that scared me the most. I hate underwater.
There's always, which one, the fish or the bigger fish?
There's always a bigger fish. Big goober fish.
Hey, go my fish!
Grievous had a lot of promise. He was a beast in the original Clone Wars cartoon. I need to go back and watch those original shorts. That I don't.
I mean, that was the case with all of them, though, right? I mean, they all had a lot of promise. They just didn't get a lot of time to do it.
I guess those Star Wars themed wall shelves aren't coming out anymore.
They are.
What is that?
That's GTP, right?
Oh, talking about like the Tantive 4, and well, they never brought the Death Star walls back.
Yeah, but the Tantive is still coming.
Yeah. Man, be interesting to see. It's still up for pre-order right now, though, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Those shorts were amazing. They're on Disney Plus right now. Oh well, yeah. I guess I need to go watch them because they're fairly short, right?
That's why they call them shorts.
What's that movie? I've been wanting to watch it. It's like it's wars in space. It's something about a war or several wars.
You're gonna get the titular line in Star Wars.
Among the stars. You truly do belong with us here among the clouds. If they played cards right, it would have been Jar Jar as Sith Lord. It would have been a cool twist, kind of. But at the same time, that would take a lot of planning.
And a lot of... It would have had to have been set up perfectly for people not to just go, what the fuck?
Yeah. But it would have been I don't know. I feel like it could have been the same as... Well, that story went nowhere. Where was I going? I can't remember. Ahsoka. Everyone hated Ahsoka. First season, Sky Guy, annoying as hell. And then she ends up being, fan favorite. It would take a lot more to redeem Jar Jar in a lot of people's eyes. But turning him dark side and... Oh, I was playing all along. Yeah.
Use a big boomer. Use a fell for it.
Uh-huh. Jar Jar is the key to all this. He did bring down the whole thing. I mean, he was responsible, really.
Yep. He was.
Nice ending. That's how most of my stories go. Ask anybody.
and George gets you finally with it too. It's like he started it and he was still alive at the end of it in those special editions.
Do we ever see or hear of Jar Jar's ultimate fate beyond?
At the end of Jedi, when they're showing the celebrations everywhere and they get to Naboo, you hear him say, "We are free." You do.
Oh, dang it.
Okay.
I guess I need to. But we don't actually see him, right?
No, but it's him.
In the comics, Jar Jar becomes a street performer. Which makes, hey, I don't expect some big, beautiful send-off or him in some kind of dungeons somewhere, Either way. Sometimes stories work out to you're just a street performer after all your exploits and adventures. Jar Jar is in a book later.
Huh.
It would have been funny to see him in the sequels somewhere.
Or hear his voice when all the Jedi are talking to Rey. You can do it.
Yeah. Or Palpatine's cloak falls away and it's Jar Jar. Oh shit. Oh, Jar Jar is dead. I never finished Aftermath. I was on a trip and we were listening to the audiobook and never finished Aftermath. I got to where is it Mr. Bones, the battle droid with bones on him, and he's like, there's still time to add him to Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah, there is.
Which falls into that 5 years after, right?
Mm-hmm. But I'm not a Jar Jar hater, so whatever.
Yeah, I don't mind. Even Filoni couldn't save Jar Jar. 7 seasons of Clone Wars, and at the time those were on. That's the episode that kept popping up when I would try to watch it. Was the C3PO and Jar Jar?
Was it the one where he and Padme are working together?
He was jumping through the grates and popping out and taking out or hitting.
Yeah.
Was his death painful? Yeah, there it is again. He becomes a street performer. Dies later. I don't think he died in the Aftermath books. Y'all are going to have to make up your mind. I'm trying to find this out without doing any work or reading. Jar Jar is really a Sheev clone. He's Big Sheev.
He's Slim Sheevy.
Oh my God. That's it. I'm done. I'm not even.
Come on, he's tall and skinny. He's Slim Sheevy.
You're an asshole. Getting these ideas and thoughts stuck in my head.
Little Sheev and Slim Sheevy.
Jar Jar is a great sculpting figure, though. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That figure is awesome. It's great.
I've got a couple.
And the paint, all the paint detailing and all of it, he's great.
That seemed to go, and I know you can take that as, oh my God, the character sucks or the figure sucks or whatever, but it seemed to go on clearance really, really fast. Faster than it seemed appropriate for, it doesn't matter the toy. Forget about the name on the package, the figure itself. It seemed to come out and go right into clearance.
Yeah. Well, it was kind of strange too that they released that and then within months released that carded version of it too.
Oh yeah, there was that. But I don't think a Best Buy exclusive had anything to do with the, because I've seen Boba Fett's at Walmart and they're still sitting.
Yeah.
But not clearance.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I've seen those Boba Fett's at stores. The Jar Jar that I have, that's the only one that I saw at a store, and he wasn't even on the shelf. I asked about it, and they got it for me.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know about him becoming a shelf warmer because it was weeks. I mean, remember back like wave 13, 14, and 15 of the Toy Biz Marvel Legends? Those sat around for months and months and months and months before they went on clearance.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look at the He-Man and Skeletor origin stuff, right?
Yeah, sitting around. And even that's only been a couple of months. Or has it been out longer than that?
It's been out longer than, well, since the first of the year. They went non-exclusive. Well, at Walmart, it's been longer. And then they went non-exclusive in January.
Oh, this January?
This past January, yeah.
Jesus, like it. Nope, next January. or no, January 2020. I'm trying to remember what month it is. It's July, right?
Yeah.
So it's been 6 months. Non-exclusive.
Yeah.
Oh, Snoke is Slim Sheevy.
Yes.
I guess, well, no, between those two, I guess you could ask the question, will the real Slim Sheevy please stand up? Please stand up.
Or please not be a head in a jar.
Have you read Dark Horse Comics' run of Star Wars? I don't know which ones. Is that the run with Outlander and where Kiadi Mundi goes to Tatooine and finds Is that series? I don't remember what was Dark Horse and what wasn't. Oh, you know what's weird? I just saw Moloch at we stopped in to see Black Widow. We paid. I got it on Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
We were going to go to the theater. Didn't feel like it. Still went to the theater to get popcorn to bring it home. And on the way to the theater, I saw a new kind of discount warehouse thing, and they had Molochs for $15 or something.
But he did sit for a lot longer, and that's a cool figure too.
Yeah,
that's
cooler
one of
than
the
it.
Unique Black Series figures that we have.
Yeah, I would have liked to seen a sharper sculpt on the, because you don't know he's holding a skulls on his spear thing until we get the toy.
Had they not talked about that at that panel at San Diego a few years ago, I would have never known that those are people on there. Yeah. Yeah.
Are we hoping for Rancor for their next HasLab spoiler? I am.
I mean, that'd be cool.
I think I talked about this, but how much did I bug that guy at that San Diego Comic-Con when they had the Rancor in that set about them not needing to take that back with them?
Yeah.
That they should probably let me take it because
well, and you know, there's more to that story now that certain shows have been on too. So it's interesting.
I can't even remember the name.
Me neither, because I've only watched the episodes once.
Yeah, I haven't done a second pass on the whole series because I'm going to wait till it's done and then second pass it.
I will say that I've enjoyed every single episode of this show so far, but this last one was the weakest one for me
because of the lack of characters.
Yeah, and it just kind of seemed like this was kind of a story that I kind of intuitively already understood based off of the information they gave. And Moochie, yeah.
But Moochie, Damien says, oh, or Cap Live says, is a different Rancor.
Is it?
I don't know. Would it take that long for a little one like that to get big like that?
I mean, I just assumed since it was Jabba's Rancor, that's who it was.
Rancor and Rancor Keeper. Malakili? Is that his name? Malachi Black? Rancor Keeper is all elite.
Black.
Oh, debatable. I've got it. Yeah. It was never confirmed whether or not, but it's assumed, right?
I mean, to me, it seems odd that they would have done that without it being that one.
Yeah.
But no, it wasn't that this last Bad Batch episode was bad, because it wasn't. It's just, it was like, okay, they're going back and they're given a story, but I kind of already like knew how that went. And it was just another one. And I'm not a big, I don't get up in arms about making the universe smaller either, but that was definitely, it made the universe smaller too,
Oh, what did it say? Oh, pop down, popped up. Veebs nailed it. I could have written that's exactly how Hera developed. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How does one manage to tame a Rancor?
Dirty and
do you tame the Rancor, or do you just keep it fed and
placate it?
Yeah. From what I hear, Bad Batch is basically A-Team in space now. Actually, thinking back to episodes of A-Team, it's kind of mission of the week, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're seeing. What I'm feeling is it's building up, and they're going to take certain things from what we've seen so far, and it's going to pop into some kind of there it is, a story that's been building.
Well, and like I said, I've been enjoying it a lot. I like the show a lot. but I'd heard people talking about, oh, this is like, the Bad Batch isn't in it as much, and this and that, and those things never really fully registered with me until this last week.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
Rancor doesn't work for HasLab set because what kind of goals or new goals can you add to it besides
Cantina
Rancor Keeper
or the Jabba's Palace aliens?
Yeah. I'd hate for a bunch of characters to be exclusive, though, on top of... I'd like half a Gamorrean to stuff in its mouth. That like an add-on piece where you don't have to stuff a whole Gamorrean down.
Yeah. Or what's her name that would never get released? Probably.
Oh, Ula?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be a good HasLab if they're all... don't want to mass market that.
Yeah.
Crayshaw says the Mandalorian has missions of the week or side mission structure, but
true.
it ended up having an underlying storyline, that worked out in the end.
Yeah, and the side missions and stuff like that. Absolutely, I'm all about that because those can sometimes, those one-offs, those can be the most. This one was almost like it was a side mission or whatever, but it didn't focus on their part of it.
Right. Twi'lek.
Yeah.
Sorry, day drinking. Dirge and Captain Fordo. Oh man, give me the Max Rebo band or give me death. That'd make a cool box set though, or an exclusive on its own.
Yeah.
But we go on original Max Rebo band or new Max Rebo band.
I like the original personally.
Yeah,
whatever. It doesn't matter. I'll buy them.
just give me the 3-piece original Garage Band Max Rebo band, not the whole everything together. I don't need the frog playing the harmonica or. Don't get me wrong. I'd take them. I'd display them, but I need. What is it? Size Snoodles, Max Rebo, and oh god, I'm forgetting the third. Size Snoodles and help me out, chat. Then release the original in a vintage box and paint.
Yeah.
Droopy McCool.
Droopy McCool. Yep.
It makes me think of a cartoon.
Droopy.
Yeah, Droopy.
Hey there, Robo.
We don't know what he talks like. Now he talks like that. The big toe clarinet player guy. That's exactly. Even if you just hit me with that, I was like, "Oh, you mean in the Max Rebo band?" Yep, that's him.
Big toe clarinet player. Excellent.
Do you think we'll get so far in the Black Series line eventually? Like way in the future when they give us every Star Wars character we could ever want, would you buy action figures of the puppets or the things unmasked and have the actors or the puppeteers underneath, or would you buy sets like that? Like Anthony Daniels face with the head off or something?
I would definitely buy Greedo in a pair of high heels.
Yeah, stuff like that, behind the scenes type things.
Maybe
A Frank Oz.
Oh, Frank Oz, that would be awesome. Frank
What
Oz.
made me think of that, because every time I think of Size Noodles, I think of the behind the scenes when they're under doing this,
or just like a Jabba that's like carved out in the back with like 3 dudes in there.
Yeah, stuff like that. Just weird, but I'm talking way past when we're like, oh, my Black Series collection is complete, which will never happen. So I don't foresee these ever being a thing.
You know, for characters like Frank Oz or Kenny Baker Anthony Daniels,
Mm-hmm.
Wicket.
Wicked Wild.
For those, that would kind of be fun. Just like sometimes, like just the puppeteers that aren't Frank Oz or something. You know, I mean, I don't know so much about that, but for people that you actually know and are a part of the lore or whatever, or the actors, that could be fun.
Warwick Davis,
yeah,
R2D2 with Kenny Baker head, just him stuffed down in a trash can.
Christmas special, Chewie's family. Hell yeah, I want Itchy and Lumpy.
Damn.
Because then that would get us our B. Arthur. You know, that would.
Look around you. What don't you buy?
Oh, stop.
Backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. Those would make fun exclusive. Yeah, totally. But if they came out right now, it would be a situation of, well, why would they do that and not this? You know?
Yeah. And how many characters has Warwick Davis played in Star Wars? I mean, at least a couple that you could attach his actual likeness to. Right?
Or like a Warwick Davis box set with God, what did he play? A small Rodian? Was he the Rodian in Phantom Menace?
I think so.
And
he was also
Rogue One.
He was also with Jabba.
Yeah,
with
Solo.
Mm-hmm, and he was in Solo. Yeah.
I essentially just tried to Wald. That's right.
Yeah.
A man.
That'd be awesome.
Or
Willow, excuse me. Left Coast Graphics, I will tell you right now, I will buy a full-blown Black Series style Willow line with everybody. And General Kale needs to be like the first one out the gate because he is awesome no matter what you think of that movie.
You just started an hour-long discussion, another hour for FwooshCast by mentioning Willow.
Hell yeah.
Little Greedo, the pod race.
Yep, he's with Jabba up in his balcony or box seats or whatever.
Weasel in Solo.
Yep.
It's always a W.
Yeah.
What about Leprechaun?
The Leprechaun.
Oh yeah, not a Willow box set, a Warwick Davis box set.
Yeah, but yeah, with the new Willow show coming, it's like Willow and Indiana Jones. It's like, just Hasbro, do this right.
Does Hasbro have the rights?
Well, that's the thing. It's like they should be the ones to get it, and then it's just like copy your formula here.
Because that was Kenner, right?
Well, and Hasbro did the last round of Indiana Jones toys that sucked ass. But
did they?
Yeah, when the fourth movie came out, oh, those are horrible.
No. Oh, wait. No, never mind. Okay, I'm going back to. You're gonna hate me. Blasphemous. I was mixing up Robin Hood toy line with Willow. Because we were on Star Wars, and the Robin Hood line reused Star Wars stuff.
Right.
Yeah. And I mixed up.
I don't care what anybody says about that Robin Hood movie. I'd buy a Sheriff of Nottingham figure no matter what.
You know that the Willow with Baby would be a con exclusive.
It's a Daikini baby.
Make Black Series style and retro 3 3/4 inch for all the cool stuff.
Well, and that's the thing. I mean, I get it. Like the last Indiana Jones line was 3 3/4 that they did for the Crystal Skull or whatever, but they supported all the other movies with it. And yeah, I would have preferred it had been 6-inch, but that's fine that they did it 3 3/4. But those figures were not. Those had some of the worst painted faces I've ever seen on like semi-modern. Yeah, Matt's right.
Well, have we ever had a good Indiana Jones toy line?
Yeah, the original vintage one.
Well, the original, but I'm talking modern 6-inch.
Nope. There have been Disney parks exclusive, larger Indiana Jones figures, but they're essentially statues. And I used to have one of them, and I think I just got rid of it.
Even the import, was that Figma or was that
It's Figma.
Was it? I don't even like that one.
Because it's old indie, and the figure itself isn't great either.
Life's too short. That's been popping up on my YouTube suggestions for the past month or so, and I've watched some. It's funny as hell, but it's also awkward, and it catches me off guard. I'm thinking, oh yeah,
is that the one? Have you seen that when he and Liam Neeson are sitting in Ricky Gervais' office and Neeson is pitching to him?
I haven't seen that one. I've seen the one where they're talking to the dude from the American Office, and they think they're clicking off the call, and they're not. He's still listening. It's like, oh shit.
You absolutely need to find the Liam Neeson one, because your side will hurt. It's so funny.
Was that Figma that made Indiana Jones? It was, right? Yeah. I need Tucker and Dale figures. Oh shit. Just need more Alan Tudyk figures. Right?
Wait, the comment right above that.
Veebs, how do you hang prop posters from the TMNT?
Oh, back there. So the posters themselves, I put on a piece of poster board and I attached it to it, and then I cut that out, and then I use just double-sided tape.
Oh, just join. What did I miss? Everything. This is wrapping up. We're just randomly talking about everything.
And I have actually seen the movie Screwed.
I don't think I've seen Screwed. I think Norm Macdonald. I think of oh shit.
I've seen that one too.
What's with all these whores? Yeah. Or when he tells them to moon the line and then he stops the car and just gets out.
Yeah.
he was supposed to keep going.
Yeah.
Dirty work.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Damn it.
Norm Macdonald's one of those guys that we'll all be long dead, and then the world will finally appreciate it.
Yeah. I every now and then I go on a spree of his Conan appearances.
Yeah.
Just, oh my god. Seriously, that Ghostbusters line is dead. Nobody even talks about it. That movie getting pushed killed that. Any momentum they started with.
It sucks.
I mean, they did start with figures that had been released several times right before that, but it seemed to kill. I mean, when your presentation, was it last PulseCon where they just played trivia games and kind of...
And then they showed the car that doesn't fit in with anything that's out yet, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sucks. I'm hoping that maybe they can make a go of it once the movie's out, and then they need to concentrate on RGB, but that's just
me.
Yeah,
getting that out. Thoughts? I was going to bring that up, and I forgot to get the pictures before this. But thoughts on the WWE Elite Hollywood line? You're down for some John Cena, right?
Yeah, yeah. No, the Roddy Piper John Nada is a must buy. The rest of it, okay, but I mean, I guess there's some potential stuff out there that would be kind of funny. Mr. Nanny.
Yeah. I'm here to buy toys and chew bubble gum. I'm all out of bubble gum.
Yeah. But what was Hulk Hogan's TV show? Thunder in Paradise? Is that what it was? Wasn't that a TV show?
Boat.
Yeah.
Hey, are you fans of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles franchise?
Nope.
Oh, bought my first AEW Unrivaled figure today. Really nice. Which one?
Well, then you have not seen the dentist lady figure yet, friend.
Oh yeah, God! When you sent me that picture, I was like, "Wait, what is this? Like live action Olive Oil? That's not as good as Shelley Duvall."
Oh my God! that figure is horrible.
Yeah, part of me hopes that her jacket thing is kind of screwing but it's not.
Those
legs
legs,
are
that face was done dirty, and those legs, I mean, it looks like Big Bird.
yeah. After all that teasing and Britt Baker's never going to get an action figure, haha, poke poke, and then that's going to be her first outing.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's like, take some time to make sure the figures are rad, not just to be like, oh, look, here's some new stuff.
Oh, well, okay. Hold on to that thought, Ronan. Vacuuminator. Yeah, the female sculpts have been really bad. On Sheeta, Sheeta looks really, really nice. The one that should be current out right now. I didn't like Riho, but yeah, Hikaru. Sheeta looks amazing, and then turn right back around, hit us with Britt Baker.
I don't know AEW, but I saw that flipping through Instagram, and I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's all legs. They go all the way up
to that
shoulders.
She's gotten beaten, like she had bad dentistry work done or something.
The faces, the feet size compared to the length of the legs, it's kind of big birdish.
Yeah, it's not good.
Ronan, you got to think we're going to get Mandalorian Book of Boba Fett.
Oh yeah,
in the black line, every version of Boba Fett. Yeah. I wish they would trickle it out. I feel like we're going to get to the new season, and it's going to be, here's this Boba Fett, and this Boba Fett, and this Boba Fett, and this one.
We should be getting a couple of them like right now. Yeah.
As kind of a build up. Don't get me wrong. I want the RSing and everything they've shown, but
they could be getting clean and dirty Fett. Like, they could be getting that done now.
Yeah. Things we've already seen.
Yeah.
Did they show? Oh, I think the only one they've confirmed is Nomad, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I mean, that would be without the helmet or anything, right?
The same thing. Yeah, and that's a good start. Put that head under every Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Helmet and stuff. Same thing happened to Io Shirai and the WWE Elite line with her action figure looking like a mess. But I remember seeing that Io, or at least one Io Shirai, and really liking the face print. I don't remember what the rest of the figure looked like, though. Yo, Veebs, I'm seething customs on Instagram. I'm making your diorama right now.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that. I'm really excited for that.
Mando Boba is the version I'm holding out for. Skipped Empire re-release and Return of the Jedi just because I only want the one. But do you want clean or you want dirty? Oh, hurry up and put Kenner Hammerhead in the next Cantina set with Snags and Wooer.
Yeah, God, I forgot about Snaggletooth. Yeah. We need two of those, man. We need Full Height and Shorty.
Oh God, there's two of those, and they could do both in vintage colors too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Vacuuminator. That is hard to say. I want clean with the armor. It makes sense.
Yeah. I could see that. I could see that being the lead-off Book of Boba Fett figure, right?
Yeah. Well, Nomad wasn't actually shown, right? So he hasn't been announced. So when they do show it, it could be about that time that it actually releases.
That's true.
Do you need Time Bandits action figures?
It would be cool. There's definitely some cool designs and whatnot to go for that. I need some space.
Yeah. Was the face terrible? I was. Was that early in the whatever technology 3, whatever they called their face print?
Oh, do they have a name for it too?
Yeah, like 3D something. True Effects.
Oh, for the WWF stuff? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought we were back on the Jack stuff. Yeah, because I haven't opened Jerry yet.
Jerry. How about Tamir Morrison as Omega in Book of Boba Fett. No, you were picturing it. I could see you trying to get a mental image. Yeah, on Instagram, somebody already has them in hand somehow. That whole series, along with
yeah.
And,
There is. I think did I send you the picture too?
Actually, yeah. Hold on, just a second. I can find it on Instagram.
Yeah,
because we have to show this, right?
Yeah, because I feel bad because usually I find something redeemable about just about anything, but this figure is there, especially since the picture of the poor woman is right there on the box too.
What was that? What was that? That would be earlier than this. It would be right here. I found it on The Plastic Addict.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can do this without, because you can't blow up Instagram pictures.
Yeah.
Boom. Look away. Look away. Are you frozen or are you just staring in terror?
I'm just looking at the picture.
This would put, I mean, the face. Yeah, she's right here.
Yeah.
Face, and it may be shadow for the okay. The face. I mean, silver lining, or I'm trying to bright side of life. It could be the shitty lighting in this picture, throwing shadow down under the eyebrows and stuff. Could be. Could be. Yeah, but there's no fixing this crotch being up here somewhere.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look at the eyes too, they're not even on the same line.
Yeah, that's true too.
You got one way lower than the other.
And this is probably I don't know. Is this an overlay? Oh yeah, this is a rubber jacket.
Yeah.
But the knees are right here. And then it comes down, these feet are huge.
Look at how long those shins are. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And if it was proportionate, like the crotch would be here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not good.
Mae Young.
Actually,
look all ratchety.
I have a figure of Mae Young, and the Mae Young figure looks a hell of a lot better than that.
Did Britt make the sculptor angry? I don't know. I almost think that this is Padour continuing the joke or something, of Britt not getting a figure. Oh, you still don't have a good figure. Ha ha ha. Or I don't know.
That's not funny.
No. I can't remember her name. The daytime hooker on My Name is Earl. She kind of has that look.
Yeah.
Overall.
Yeah, I don't know.
The shin is a thigh. Her legs look like a baby giraffe.
Yeah, it's and
what's bad? Well, there it is. Maybe it's not the light. Well, there's less shadow there, but yeah, the eye is still dropping on this side.
Yeah,
she's got some Shannon Doherty.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing. Plenty of figures are guilty of not having a good likeness, but I mean, this is past Toy Biz Scarlet Witch build,
Oh, how about this? Added after this, media. Oh, where'd it go? / size equals. Everyone's seen me do this in my shitty typing skills. Oh, sorry, this page isn't available. Did I mess it up? Hey, you guys. Phantom of the Opera. Yeah, I don't know. Especially compared to some of the others that...
Well, and again, like I said, it's like, yeah, you could put a mask on it because the likeness is not good at all. But I mean, what you going to do about those legs and everything else?
I mean, Dustin Rhodes' head looks good.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they fixed his proportions because he was kind of a big figure in the first place. There always seems to be one or two figures, or at least one figure in every wave that's kind of blown out proportionally.
Yeah, I don't I haven't really given any of these a look because I don't know AEW, but for some reason that was just right there.
Yeah. I mean, they nail Kenny. Well, this isn't as good as the previous figure, but then there's Miro looking good. His arms may seem long. I'd like to see him standing straight up and down.
Yeah, he's kind of hunched over there, huh?
And Darby looks good, but Darby's also half covered in makeup.
Yeah.
So it kind of offsets any likeness difficulties there may be.
Maybe so, but and I get it. It's I don't think it's cliche. I think it's just kind of the way that it is that oftentimes likenesses on female action figures tends to be a little bit tougher. But this is beyond that.
Yeah. I feel like the legs just continue up to her neck.
Yeah.
Under the jacket.
Yeah.
Like there's no body there.
I mean, it's legs and then a neck with arms hanging off the sides of them. It's weird. It's weird.
Brit proportions look better in the pics she posted at the AEW Fan Fest. But that was just digital renders, wasn't it? Back then?
I mean, I think I was reading that this is the first time that the figure has actually been shown, like the actual figure itself has been shown. I think so,
because I remember the digital renders, and I don't remember thinking, oh, that's going to be terrible. It's not until this.
Well, and it's the same thing with what's their names? Those Loyal Subjects figures, so like the action figures that they're doing now. Yeah, they put digital renders up on everything and they look fine. And then when the real stuff comes out, it's like, whoa.
Yeah. She's the stork Robin Hood, ultimately. Oodle lolly.
Oodle lolly. Boo.
She had a figure in hand, huh? That's weird. I guess I missed that.
Huh.
Now you got me. Oh, before we get out of here,
I was going to say you gotta at least if it's not going to be resolved, at least investigate that piece because this is just not a woof.
Right. Okay. Y'all are just going to look at the whole Google search. Here we go. Okay, there's the figure, or there's what they show, the digital render. Which I guess, no. But then she's not holding the figure there. Oh, there she, right there. Open image in new tab. Okay, that's not bad. You think maybe it's the jacket throwing it off?
I don't know.
Okay. I thought you were frozen again. But
no, the color scheme that she's holding in her left hand looks better too, because that break at mid shin with the silver boots, it doesn't happen on the other one.
This one? Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same figure, just different paint. I didn't know there was going to be a variant of this either. Enhance. I don't know. The proportions look better there. But I don't know if we're looking at the same. I have a feeling like this is prototype or, 3D printed, painted. Don't move it around.
How long ago was that?
It's been a couple of months at least, I think.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's like you gotta put more trust in the most recent piece.
If her thigh cuts are right at the bottom of the jacket, it could be proportioned right. Wait a second. Is there a slight?
She's still got.
Oh my God! Stop.
Marlboro
brows are out of control.
She's still got Marlboro 100's legs going on there.
I don't know. That's not bad. You can still see the crooked eye, kinda. Remember, Omega had a good sculpt at Toy Fair before mass release. The original. Robo, your windows need updating, dude. I probably. Where am I? Oh, am I showing off everything? Are all my passwords
Stay
showing?
current with your updates.
Last month at Double or Nothing. So it hasn't been too long ago. Her thigh cut is the neck swivel. Okay. So maybe we should wait and see how this looks loose without this jacket.
Like I said, I don't have any attachment or I don't have any skin in this game at all. It's just I saw that and I was like, oof.
Robo likes AEW here.
Yeah, exactly. Here, I'm gonna ruin your day.
What?
Yeah.
We see her with the jacket thinking her hips are at the top of the tooth pockets. Yeah, but they are at the bottom of them. Because you could see a slight bit of plastic, and I hate to be pointing out, but even then her legs look really thin sticking out from under there.
Yeah. That looks fine. Obviously.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll probably get some loose pictures here soon.
Well, I was gonna say I think there's been enough traction around this out there that they're going to want to put better pictures out there. But yeah, there's no fixing that,
Yeah. Because I'm looking here, and you can see her eyes behind the glasses, and it doesn't look like this one is down here.
Well, the picture on the side of the box, even, I mean, that's not going on.
Right. Wait, why does that one not look like that? I don't know. Or maybe this is just a screwballed figure.
Maybe so.
Maybe. I don't know. Oh, yeah. She can have Sammy's glasses if not that bad. If it's that bad in hand.
Yeah, I was getting Wicked Scarlet Witch vibes off of that, though.
Okay. We'll leave it with that.
Quite the way to end it.
Yeah. Let's go back and talk about Star Wars to cleanse the palate for 5 minutes.
We'll talk about Dr. Evazan, whose face is supposed to look like that.
Yeah. Oh shit! I got so many windows open now,
and they all need to be updated.
Yeah, you'll be dead. I haven't got the new She-Hulk. Seen some people saying the forearms are on backwards.
I haven't either.
Could be the angle. Oh wait, just jumped right as I clicked it. Could be the angle or in perspective. It could be.
Yeah.
And sometimes in those package shots, when they do the trays that wrap around limbs, it may be blowing out the.
Yeah. But I don't know. If I was them, I'd be wanting to get some better pictures out there.
Yeah, quick.
Yeah.
She'll look better after some tilt.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah. We started slightly late. We're going to end a little more late.
A little later. That's all right.
Yeah.
But
one more thing. Hold on. Just real quick. Oops, I passed it. You think we're going to see some fantastic stuff at?
I'd love to see
real quick. And I mentioned Fantastic Four to you.
I was going to say
real quick.
I'd love to see some fantastic stuff on Friday, and that's what kind of where I was going too. Is that we're gonna? I think 'tis the season, so we're gonna have a lot to talk about next week too, with stuff that's going to be revealed between now and then.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm sure with them doing this on Friday again, I'm going to see the pictures and have to get right to recording. I'm going to miss stuff. And that's why
Yeah.
I kind of like coming back around and doing this, because after I sit on it for a day or two and, you know, pour over the figures and character pictures and stuff, I see stuff. Yeah.
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 Oh, what if wave reveal?
That'd be cool.
I don't know. I don't think they're going to reveal that before the actual show hits. We've seen the trailer, but
yeah.
I think they're going to officially announce. Well, you think they'll officially announce Eternals?
I mean,
Even though we've seen all the figures.
yeah, because the Angelina one just leaked, right?
Mm-hmm. And looks pretty good from what
Yeah.
I see.
So at first I was like, what Lord of the Rings figure? I thought it looked like a Lord of the Rings figure to me at first.
And actually, you could probably, you have that display up there in the corner too. Huh?
Yeah.
But then there's something big, I guess.
I'd love for it to be Galactus. Yeah, I'm with you.
I haven't got a Galactus since the Toy Biz build a figure.
You didn't get the Universe one?
Mm-mm. Which looks cool.
Yeah.
But I just never got it.
Yeah. It's upsetting to my display, but it'd be awesome.
You're already going to have to do some shelf cutting for Sentinel.
Yeah, but I think he can stand next to it.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
Galactus, yeah. I'd want to like have is in the middle of it all.
Where are you going to put the other 6 Sentinels?
What are you talking about? I don't have 6 Sentinels.
I don't know how. I think you just got one, didn't you?
What? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Before that got out, Veebs bought 6 Sentinels.
Yeah. So I may end up displaying that one as master mold anyway. So we'll see.
Oh yeah, there is that, and then have the smaller Sentinels running around.
Yeah.
Was there a thing with them not doing Marvel Zombies for a bit? Because I think Select did some, right, and then they stopped.
I don't know. It may be the way that Marvel wants their characters portrayed out there.
That may be it too. But now they're just going straight. I'm excited about What If. I like that stuff. I love that series back in the day. It has nothing to do. Although with it being Marvel Studios, it is canon in the multiverse of the MCU.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But I'm good with that kind of stuff too.
Yeah.
Ugh. Retro carded. Could you imagine the retro card for a 30-inch Galactus?
Well, the Marvel Universe is a Sentinel. There's a Sentinel that I have that I got at Comic-Con that year that was carded.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I didn't get that until it went on clearance at Ross or whatever it was.
But wasn't that the silver one? Because weren't they jerky McAss faces and made the silver ones everywhere, and then the regular one was just Comic-Con?
I've got a purple one.
It had been that. Was that the Legends one that just came out with Wolverine?
Oh, damn it. No, I didn't get that one.
No? Okay.
I think I have 2 Sentinels. They both came with the 3 3/4-inch Wolverine.
Yeah. I know the silver one was out there, but I thought the other one was just comic, but I don't know. That was a long time ago.
I remember the silver was first or something, wasn't it? Or
it seemed like that one was out at Toys R Us at least, right?
I can't even remember now. I just know I have a purple one. I don't think I got a silver one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I expect. Well, I don't know that it could be all MCU Friday.
But there's some other stuff coming too, because I think Super7 is going to be dropping some stuff on us this week.
Oh yeah. Popeye goes up for pre-order Tuesday.
Yeah. And then hell, damn it, we're gonna miss it by one day because I think it's next Monday when NECA does all of their stuff. So
I think I saw a graphic too for Mattel announcing WWE and Masters and over the next 2 weeks or so.
And some Mattel Creation stuff too, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, a lot.
Comic-Con season. Why does it feel more hectic with no show?
I know, right?
I mean,
because everything's not consolidated down into 4 days. They're stretching it out, and everybody's doing different times. And yeah,
retail got a silver deco.
yeah.
I think the only reason I bought 2 was because, was it Ross or TJ Maxx? Big weekly coming. They've all been big recently. It's stupid how much stuff's coming out.
And it's going to be another one of those Fridays probably when your phone's blowing up and me making noise while you're trying to record because more shit just keeps getting revealed.
Oh, well, shit. There's that too. The Medicom teased Cyborg Superman. So those probably solicitations for 2 more Mafix figures this week too.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, the Thursday is as you said, it's the Super7 Joe announcement thing.
Mm-hmm.
Might be a little bit of stuff coming out around that too. So we'll see.
I've always thought that it would be brilliant for Hasbro to produce a Galactus costume that you can wear or put on a mannequin, and they sell a mannequin that you can put the costume on with a face below it,
Damn.
That way you fighting the Fantastic Four and
they need one of those inflatable lawn things that they do for like Christmas and Halloween of Galactus.
Mafix says a lot of things when it comes to releasing a figure.
If I'll tell you what, if that figure's out by the end of the year, I'll be shocked.
Oh, did you miss? I just joked that Andrew, man, it seems like chat's missing or something. But yeah, I didn't come up with that idea. It was just one of those things. I've seen it, or of course, been discussed somewhere or something. But yeah,
you're notorious for stealing ideas like that. When I was talking about those knees on those Legends figures at Comic-Con years and years ago, and you tried to take credit for that, remember?
How dare you, sir? How dare you, sir? And you know how they do knees now?
Yeah, just like that.
that was, but a lot of people complain about it too, the way they're doing them.
That's Star Wars, right?
Yeah, that's Star Wars.
Yeah.
I'm just ahead of my time, because when was that? That was early Hasbro Marvel Legends.
It was like the first couple of years. Yeah.
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 Oh, later, Jazzy.
Yeah.
We're getting off here.
We're so
yeah. We're building up to a big freeze.
Yeah. Hasn't been too bad today. So I'll just jinx it.
Okay, one last thing, because we could do this all day, and we do.
Mm-hmm.
The G.I.Joe Ultimates. What are you hoping for?
Well,
you hoping for cartoon Sunbow updated?
To me, it would be cartoon.
Oh, I said cartoon and Sunbow. I meant cartoon or original toy line or something else.
Well, so my thought on that, because I mean, they released that teaser of the file picture, and the stuff's blacked out, and the top one's harder to read, but the next 3 below it, you can tell it says Reaction, Ultimates, and their Cyborg stuff. Okay, so it's going to be all 3 of them, and to be honest with you, with Ultimates, if you think about what they do, ThunderCats, Silverhawks, Transformers, even, it's all cartoon based. And I don't think they would have teased G.I. Joe at all had those target lists not leaked a little bit a while back. I think they would have just saved it and dropped it on the 15th, and it would have been big. But to me, with things that Brian has said in interviews that we've had with him and whatnot, the cartoon stuff is truly the stuff that is not out there and has not been done. So I think it's going to be that.
That'd be cool. I'd be down for that. Yeah. I'm not sure, because it's good. Well, I don't know. Part of me hopes that it's a smaller scale that I can fit in somewhere else or with other things, but that may not be in their contract. Yeah, I know.
Because it fits with the rest of their stuff.
Yeah. It fits the rest of their stuff, not some
Yeah.
other company that happens to be licensing that property to them that they don't want to compete with their own stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I know. But perfect world, Roboland would be everything would fit together.
They can just stand a little bit behind the other stuff in the display.
Yeah, that's true too. Again, I guess being its own thing. It's not like, well, I don't buy any other Star Wars scale, huh?
I don't.
I don't. I don't know. Okay.
All right.
We'll find out soon enough.
I was going to say we'll be able to talk about it same bat time, same bat channel next week.
Same whoosh time. Same
Yeah, there you
show.
go.
Well, okay, whoosh time kind of.
You're much more on brand than I am.
Whoosh time kind of varies from noon to 2, somewhere in there.
But that's perfect.
Yeah,
that's how we roll.
yeah. Because we discussed it, and noon is too early. It seems too quick in the day.
Yeah.
But I appreciate everybody coming out,
Yeah.
hanging out with us, talking toys, talking whatever.
Yeah.
I've got spit roasting stuck in my head.
Ah, God.
No, Fisto, save us. But yeah, we'll catch you later. I'll be back Monday Fwoosh Live tomorrow. I have no idea what I'm reviewing this week. And then we'll be back next Sunday.
Yeah. And maybe there might be something special coming up later in the week too that we'll just kind of leave it at that.
Oh. Even I don't know what you're talking about. Did I miss? I'm trying to think of something I missed, but yeah. And I'm going to end this. We'll have better bumpers and endings and starts here soon. That'll be it. That's a nice tease for that.
Yep.
But okay, yeah. See all y'all later.
Later.